Hello everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Power Print with your friends here at Solo Printing. Today I got Lorenzo with me again, and
yeah, we're back. We're back.
yeah, we're back
for the last podcast of the season.
Yeah,
of the year. Yeah. So wishing him a happy belated birthday. His birthday was last week.
Yeah.
So we're kind of cruising along into the holiday, the happy Halloween weekend coming up. So everybody have a safe and happy Halloween this coming weekend. And now we're kind of sliding into.
And the holidays.
Kind
of full throttle here. You know, with tons of work, thankfully. So
yeah,
this would be gonna wrap up the year with this one. Just because we have a lot going on in the next 2 months, and so we'll be back in Q1 of 2026.
Yeah, God willing. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So today, we'll make it short and sweet. We're gonna cover just some statistics on the holiday season and buying habits and so on and so forth. So you want to?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've kind of between the social media aspect of it and our digital footprints that we all have, they kind of really get us geared up, and they kind of get us into a frenzy for online shopping and all that other stuff that comes with it, starting with Thanksgiving. So, some of the stats that we have here, they record that, online spending, the day after Thanksgiving is $10.8 billion.
Black Friday. Yep.
Black Friday.
Yeah,
$10.8 billion of spending. That's a lot of
online spending.
Online spending. That's a lot of Amazon packages.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Amazon packages.
So with a lot of the buying habits going online, it's softened a little bit of the foot traffic.
Yeah.
Which is where we come in. Kind of with the print angle, gets people to, they can't go. They're not going to the big box as much, so they're going online, and obviously if they get hit with something physical, it'll hopefully push them towards that online store.
And that's where, like you said, that's where we come in, because what we're sending out is a call to action.
Call to action, correct?
Yeah, so they're getting something in the mail, tangible, saying do this, right? By then, so that you get this discount. So, you can't do one without the other. So that digital call to action is followed up by our print call to action, and hopefully that's turning into some revenue, obviously, because we see it. We're really busy right now with the stuff that we've been pushing out to get.
Yeah, end of the year. I mean, it's not all retail, but just a lot of end of the year. A lot of customers are closing the year. They need to push out and meet budgets for 2025. So there's a lot of work coming through. Now later in the year for 2026 already. So. And then kind of little tidbit, for the Cyber Week sales, which is a whole week, is $41 billion.
That's just
statistic
incredible.
that we pulled.
That's just incredible.
Yeah.
Not just the amount of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot. They do. They get us into a frenzy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they really do.
Yeah.
They get us pushing.
Sometimes the deals aren't that great.
No, they're not.
But it's kind of the whole. It's a frenzy.
It is. They get us in that call of action that we have to, and it works, right? It works. So they've done a lot of research and data that's out there to get us to click, to order, to get on there. And if you don't order today, you miss out on that 35%. Now it could be 40% in a couple weeks, but it doesn't matter. We're at that point, it's already done. And psychologically, we already think that we already made the purchase, and now it's moved on to the next one, right? And we kind of forget about it. So they did a really good job of that. The algorithms that we've talked about in the past, that they kind of follow us, and that social media aspect of that digital aspect of it. But again, we see it on the back end, which is, all right, we got to print to make sure we follow up with all those things.
And we also we've had to adapt and change as a industry, and now we offer not just the print and mail side. There's the print, mail, and then the social tracking, and again, just to get multiple hits, whether it's through social, through email, Google, whatever. So we have platforms for that now too. That's kind of been something that's been developing over the last few years.
The omni-channel marketing.
So you target them, you hit them multiple angles. They see the piece. They see it online, and then you might get a piece in the mail, so it's multiple touches, right? So that's the goal.
And that's where we kind of partner with our customers, right? We want to get in at the ground floor so we can talk about how we can touch all those consumers with multiple touches, with informed delivery with the USPS, so that they know they're going to get something in the mail on their phone. They already know this is coming today or tomorrow, and then they're going to get it digitally. They're going to get it in the mailbox, and hopefully 2, 3, 4 touches, they're making a purchase, and that's what it's all about.
It's a cycle.
Right? And it's the return on investment that we've talked about in the past that our customers really want to see that. And the print is a little challenging, but the return on investment, because of what we're doing, being a very targeted audience, instead of blanketing it like we did in the past, targeted, they're getting
leveraging the data that's out there. There's data, so definitely need to, as a marketer, you have to take advantage of that.
Absolutely,
Now you're losing a big chunk, and the ROI is not going to be there. So you have to think about those things. So. But I mean, those are just a couple of those snippets on kind of what we see, and
then right after Cyber Monday, forget that. Then we're right into Christmas, and we're already pushing stuff out. We're already pushing out stuff for Christmas, obviously, for our retail customer, our clients that
comes quick, those 2 months.
Oh my gosh, man! Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. But that's where we've, like we've said in the past, we have to adapt, and we have to continue growing, and those parts of our business, which is the digital side, continues to grow, and it's something that we really focus on. Like you just talked about now with your customer about everything's going to be a targeted audience. It's a very high end piece, but a very targeted audience, and that's what we're adapting to.
And I mean, in those pieces, we've been seeing a lot of coupons and deals and discounts, promotion codes. So those are again, that's what I mean. I'm guilty of it. I mean, I get something, I see a promotion code, even though I don't need it, I'm probably gonna buy it.
But it gives us like it empowers us, right? It does. You can scan a QR code, and then you can find it. Then at the same thing, you can shop it, with another retailer or whatever it might be, and it gives us some leverage, some power as a consumer to, I can shop, one brand versus or another, one department store versus another, and say where's the best deal, and almost use it. So it gives us a lot of opportunity, a lot of power. And then, again, we've become kind of captured audience because of that digital footprint that we're just leaving behind. But the social media part of it's not going to go away. I mean, that omni-channeling is so important in our business that we got to be able to touch, like you said. It's going to be a mail, it's going to be a digital, it's going to be something in the mailbox. They're going to get it, and we want to make sure that we're on that cutting edge of it, constantly.
So that's kind of what the trend has been. So
absolutely,
it's where everything's going. So
absolutely,
we're staying in tune with that and offering it as much as we can to customers. A lot of them are taking it somewhere, but we see more and more kind of trajectory that way. So. For us, again, it's staying in communication with our customers, finding out what works, the coupons, the postcards, the things that are going to be efficient on the production side of it, but also for them, it's a good return on investment because it's maximizing, what we can do for them on the print side, and then following up with that digital platform that we talked about. But all those things, all those postcards and coupons, those are call to actions that we need to make sure that we get out there and we strive to meet their deadlines, their dates, because everything is just last minute. I mean. And that kind of tidbits for kind of closing out would be, in that you want to hit people if you're in the mail, you want to be in the mail for Thanksgiving. Average time is a 7 to 10 day window is what the post office gives us, but sometimes during Thanksgiving, depending on the load, that could be pushed back a little bit. So kind of pre-plan for a little bit of that. And at least have it ready to go, and maybe we'll drop it a few days early just to kind of ensure.
Be safe. Absolutely.
Ideally, you want to try to aim to have it there as close as possible. So either late the week before Thanksgiving, for example, or like that Monday, Tuesday, or the weekend. That kind of puts it in front of people, and they hopefully there's some deals at Black Friday, that they could take advantage of. So that's important, because if you miss that, probably gonna miss the sale. A lot of people
Yeah,
buying those days. So.
yeah, yeah. Or you have to pivot really fast, and then
Yeah,
you go.
it's hard to
you know,
pivot at that point,
It is.
but-
It is. Yeah.
But yeah, those are the things. I mean, so again, anything else you want to cover today?
Man, I
It's your
think
last one.
It is our last one of the year. It's kind of the year's gone by pretty fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at Thanksgiving or Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and it's been a good year. You know, we've had some ups and downs, but our ups are definitely more than our downs. We're busy. We're blessed to be busy right now throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, and so for Q1, you know, we're already kind of projections and things like that for Q1 are coming up, and we continue to see direct mail strong, again, because of those things that we talked about, the return on the investment part of it, but it's because of the hard work we're putting in. The equipment that we got outside, the people that are running the equipment is really, it's imperative, but, again, we got to stress the communication with our customers, which means we have to be proactive as much as possible, knowing that paper still is kind of a moving target.
Yeah,
you know?
paper. That's a good point. So paper, we've seen a little bit of a squeeze on it due to some of the tariffs that are going on, and pricing has gone up, and then so we have seen a little bit of a squeeze. Thankfully, we're pretty well equipped with paper, but we have seen a squeeze, and we may see it into next year, Q1. So good point is kind of get ahead of it.
Get ahead of it. Yeah.
We're not for sure the prices are going to go up, but I mean, anything could happen from now till the beginning of next year. But we're definitely seeing a little bit of a squeeze.
Yeah. So again, to stress, communicate with us or your print provider so that you stay ahead of it, so that you don't get caught in a last minute thing and then making a drastic last minute buy kind of thing. But so you got to communicate that with us so that we can pre-plan and schedule as well. Things we get busy pretty quickly. With some of the big work that we do. So, I think we had a good year. We
had a good year. We'll be back next year with
We'll
we'll find some topics of interest.
If you have any ideas, please reach out.
Share them, and
let us know.
Again, happy Halloween, happy holidays.
Yep.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy, and we'll see you in 2026.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Wishing everyone well, and thank you for joining us this year, and we look forward to 2026.
Thank you. All right. Almost 15 minutes. Perfect.